The question says solve the simultaneous equation using matrix method. Okay, so how do we do this solution? Okay, so we have 3x plus y equals 5, and we have this as 2x, okay, minus 3y equals 18. Okay, since we are using matrix method, so let us have this in a matrix form. Okay, so we can easily set up a 2 by 2 matrix from this equation. Okay, so let's separate the value of the coefficient of x and the coefficient of y. Okay, let's have that as matrix A. Okay, so the coefficient of x here is 3, we have this as 2, and the coefficient of y here is 1. Okay, the coefficient of y we have to be minus 3. Okay, so we are working with x and y, so let's have this as x and y. Okay, for this, okay, let's have this as b. Okay, so we have 5, we have 18. So the next thing we do, we take the determinants of matrix A. Okay, so for determinants, it means we multiply the diagonal, so we have 3 times minus 3. Okay, minus, so we multiply this, we have 2 times 1. So when we do this, we have 3 times minus 3 to be minus 9. Okay, minus 2 times 1, we have it to be 2. So here we have this as minus 11, which represents the determinant of matrix A, which is minus 11. Okay, now the next thing we do is to determine the inverse of matrix A. What do we need to do to get the inverse of matrix A? So when we come back here, okay, which is we have 3, 1 for 2 minus 3. So what do we do? So the next thing we do, we interchange the position of this. Okay, when you look at the leading diagonal, so we have minus 3, so it comes here, so we have 3 at this position. So here we change the sign, so for plus 1 it turns to minus 1, for plus 2 we have it as minus 2. Okay, so we can easily find the inverse, okay, of matrix A. So we have it as this over the determinants. Okay, so here we have this to be, okay, we have this to be minus 3, minus 1, we have this as minus 2, we have this as 3. Okay, so what do we do from here? So when we look at this, we have the inverse. Okay, so when we look at this, we have 1 over, so the determinant, which is determinant of A, we have it as minus 11. Okay, so here we have this as minus 3, minus 1. Okay, we have this as minus 2, we have this as 3. Okay, so the next thing we do is to multiply this. Okay, let's multiply it by this. Okay, so times 5, 18. Okay, which represent B. So here we have this as, okay, we have this as 1 over minus 11. Okay, so we multiply this, okay, with this, so we have minus 3 times 5. Okay, so for this row we are multiplying with the column, so plus, so we say minus 1 times 18. Okay, minus 1 times 18. So at this point we have minus 2 times 5. Okay, plus, so we have this as 3 times 18. Okay, so here we have this as 1 over minus 11. Okay, so we have this as minus 3 times 5, we have this as minus 15, plus, okay, for minus 1 times 18 is minus 18, so this will be minus 18. Okay, so for minus 2 times 5, we have this as minus 10. Okay, plus, so for times 3 times 18, we have this as 54. Okay, so when we work this out, we have 1 over minus 11. Okay, so for minus 15 minus 18, this is minus 33. Okay, so for minus 10 plus 54, we have this as, when you're taking 10 out of from 54, we have this as 44. Okay, so we have to work out x and the value of y. Okay, so what do we do from here? So we multiply this with 1 over minus 11. Okay, so for 1, okay, over minus 11, so times minus 33. Okay, and for 1 over minus 11 times 44. Okay, you can easily get the value of x and y. Okay, so here we have this as, so when we multiply these together, we have this as minus 33 over minus 11. Okay, and here we have this as, when we multiply this together, we have this as 44 over minus 11. So this will simplify this. We have this as 3. Okay, so when we divide this, we have this as minus 4. Okay, so the value of x is 3, the value of y is minus 4. So when we use the matrix approach, we have x to be 3, we have y to be minus 4. Thank you very much.